everybody, we are back with Video City. I'm your host, Jules Alizé, and we have Henny Hardaway today from New Jersey. I am also from New Jersey, so I'm very happy to have you.
Absolutely. How you doing, Video City? What's happening?
I wanted to know, you have some work that recently dropped, right? Can you tell me a little bit about it? You have some singles that came out recently?
Yeah, for sure. So I dropped my single Latina October 8th of this year. Available on all streaming platforms, so y'all make sure I go check that out.
You said the name is Latina? Is it inspired by any special Latina, or do you like feisty women?
I feel like at this point in time, the music really writes itself. Like, I heard the instrumental, and the rest is history.
Okay. A little mysterious with your writing process. So I wanted to know, I usually do ask is, how old were you when you got into music? And by getting into music, just starting to write, not so much, really doing the heavy work yet.
Well, I've always liked music. I started to get into and doing music myself, probably a little bit as an adolescent, and then I kind of picked up the pen and like driven into the rap probably like 12, 13, something like that.
Pretty young. I've seen a lot of artists start out, when they're in their younger ages. I think it's important. I like to ask as well is who influenced you when you were younger, because you said you're 30, 31. So you're not a 90s baby, right? Or you are a 90s baby. Okay, like 91, 90, okay. 19. Oh wow, so you just made it. So who really influenced you back in that time, and how is the music different from today's music for people your age when you started writing?
Okay. My inspirations, it's really like a long range. Like, can go anywhere from Michael Jackson, Stevie Wonder, The Temptations, Kanye West, Notorious B.I.G., Jay-Z. It's really long. It's extensive. Gnarls Barkley. Yeah, very versatile. Versatile years for sure.
So given the versatility of the influences, does that affect the versatility of your music, or you really kind of stay in your lane?
With my music, I'm really like a drunk driver. Like, there really is no lane. For real, for real. I can dip and dab into any genre if I want, and it's going to be top shelf.
Top shelf Henny with the. That's a terrible analogy.
Don't drink and drive. I don't support drunk driving.
But I'm just saying is so you have no lane. Okay, I like that. You can't put you in a box.
No, never.
Okay, great. So that means it's gonna be a long-lasting career, right?
Longevity. I'm here for it.
That's the right answer. Because music does, you leave a legacy with art. Art doesn't die, so you have to put your essence into it. Okay, how do you think you've done music for maybe, like you said, 10 years or so now?
Give or take.
You think you've made an impact on anybody so far with your music? Has anyone told you you've made an impact on them yet? Do you feel like your music has made an impact on you?
I've had a couple of people have told me that certain songs have made like impacted their life directly, and that's not necessarily what I do it for, but it's important because music is universal. Music is food for the soul, and I couldn't imagine the world without it.
So what do you do music for?
It's just a part of my purpose, part of my journey. It's just on the timeline of the life that I'm living, and it's a part of my, yeah, it's a part of my being, like a fiber of my DNA. Like, I don't do music, I am music.
I like that one. I don't do music, I am music. You are the art, you don't do the art. Okay, the artist dropping gems. All right. So you have a feature that you're going to be showing when we do the video. Is this your first feature? Not last, but do you do features often, or?
I don't do features too often. I don't. Oh, you good? I don't do features too often. I know Buddy personally. Shout out to my boy OG Beans, you know what I'm saying? TDMB. I was already in the studio. I let him come and listen on the session. I had some extra time. That Sunday wanted to cook. So like, I bless you one time for the one time, you know.
Okay, great. So before we go over one more time, I'm Jules Alizé. This is Henny Hardaway, and give them your IG so they can know where to listen to you, tune in.
You can find me on most social media platforms at Top Shelf Henny. If you're looking for me on Facebook, that'll be Henny Hardaway. Any streaming platforms at Henny Hardaway. WAP.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Henny came through on a beam, like a nigga eating clean, blowing on them color greens. She said she want the whole team. That's Magic, Jordan, Kareem. Your niggas ain't peeping the scheme. You think that you calling the blitz? That's one over the top like a scene. It was me and myself, no Irene. Had to hit the paint and get a screen. Shit was wild how the game could get foul. Take my shot before I throw the towel. Take my shot before I go to trial. Give him five like I'm dabbing them up. Give him five like I'm about to call her. I got TD, no bank in the cup. Niggas on the run eating like what? Dang. Take your wifey and make her a slut. She a vegan, got me in her gut. Taking back shots, his hand what she want. And I'm top shelf, I can't even front. Had to smash it, I couldn't even bump. Then I'm kicking her out like a punk.